Hello, divine masculine and divine feminine. I was just awakened a few minutes ago here with a message for twin flames. Yeah, did you see that reconciliation card? I don't know if you saw it, but I just did. Anyway, what I saw was like this display, and it's come through, or diagram, whatever. It's come through me before, but I haven't spoken about it in a while. But it was like it showed like a circle, like the earth, and then like two other circles, like hitting. Okay, it's like the divine masculine and divine feminine, and the reason why I was shown this is because I'm sorry, I like literally just woke up. I feel I can't even hardly talk yet. But because there are divine masculine that are feeling like a little bit jealous. They're also feeling like unworthy. I'm hearing the word forgiveness, maybe wanting forgiveness. And then, so the whole thing with this is like because I feel like there's some divine masculine more, but also some divine feminine too, because I do feel like on my channel, it's called Awakening 101. So I have a lot of people that have been on the journey for a while, but then there's also newly awakened divine masculine and divine feminine that, are just swallowing the whole spiritual side of their connection and with their counterparts. And the whole purpose of this thing and what I'm seeing is like, so you might like come in contact with your counterpart, and then, or you even talk to them, or maybe you text with them, and then all of a sudden you won't hear from them, for a few days or a week or a month or whatever, however long it goes. And it's like, so during that separation time, okay, the purpose of it is because when you come together, it's so, whether you're aware of it or not, it's just a lot to take in. Okay, so the time apart is needed to like let everything integrate, marinate, sink in, and that's the reason for the pause. Now, during the pause in the past, like as the breaks were further, like maybe it went a year you didn't speak to your counterpart, okay, and then it went 6 months, and then and now we're getting closer and closer and closer. Shoot, I'm sorry, you guys, I forgot to turn off my phone. And so when the separation was further apart, there was a lot of acting out, and maybe like not even the awareness that I feel a lot of divine masculine and divine feminine are having right now, mostly divine masculine for what I'm saying right now, but it's like, which is like bringing up this feeling now of like jealousy and a little bit of unworthiness of their divine feminine. So, but that time is meant, the time apart has been meant for all this information to sink in, okay? Because little by slowly, we've both been changing. So now the periods for those, because there's some divine masculine, divine feminine that are coming into, I'm hearing harmonious contact, like, but it's like for good, like you're going to end up living together. You're going to like end up like being together. You know, some of you are getting married. It's like that. It's, and for those of you that are still, you know, like coming together, this is still beneficial for you. So to know, but, the jealousy, the forgiveness, like it's what I wanted to say is like during these times, what I've like been moved to say is like when you're apart, um, it's also when these lessons are happening, like divine masculine. I'm just going to do it from my point of view. So let's say my divine masculine hurts me by whatever, cheating on me, or, you know, we're not, you know, I'm just saying, I'm just using this example, or like being with another woman or whatever. And so, you know, either way, like just not choosing to be with me, even though I know, because we know that we're soul connected. Okay. So it hurts. Like during my separation from him, it's like learning to not be, like for the divine feminine in that kind of situation is like not learning to overcome going down the spiral of self-doubt and, you know, like depression. And so it's like during that time of separation from her divine masculine, she's working on self-worth issues, you know, learning to, um, feel good about herself on her own, not to value or put her value on whether or not her divine masculine sees her for who she is. Okay. Divine masculine, when these things happen, you know, a lot, for a while, like we're numb to it. Okay. But I feel like a lot of divine masculine, like the ones that woke me up today, like you're starting to, you've been undergoing this, process of change. And the reason you haven't openly spoken of your love for your divine feminine, because you've got it, you know it, you're aware of it, is because of your own self-worth issues and not feeling deserving. Okay, so let's picture this thing again. It's like you come together to teach, like it's like that shock, like it's like, oh, something happens and then it triggers, because that's what these connections are about. It's about, spiritual growth, sparking like a spiritual growth between each other. Okay, so that we can both rise to be the best versions of ourselves, as divine feminine, as divine masculine, balancing the divine masculine, divine feminine within both of us. So perspective change is needed for those divine masculine, that are feeling unworthy, because your divine feminine isn't judging you. And for divine feminine that are angry, it's like, it's like it's just, it's time to let it go. It's like, this is go time. It's like, do you want this or not? And it's like seeing the value in what you've learned from the separation, and seeing in divine masculine, it's not excusing the behavior, but it's understanding. It's because this is about learning to love unconditionally, not just ourselves, but our counterparts as well, and everybody. All right, that's the goal. You know, is anybody there 100%? I don't know. You know, like, is it possible? I don't know. You know, possibly. You know, I don't know that. I don't know. So anyway, I finished this. So your perspective change, divine masculine, is knowing that that's why, understanding, instead of thinking that she can't forgive you or not feeling worthy of her love, understand that it all needed to happen for both of you to grow. Like, even you, because I feel like there's like, because a lot of the energy that I'm feeling is like they're like these player kind of guys, divine masculine. It doesn't necessarily mean a guy, because divine masculine can be a female as well, but it's like this player energy, and so it's like you had to do that and experience all that, but I feel like you're feeling guilty because now you see like, shit, that was rotten, like I was rotten. I had this divine feminine that adored me, and this is what I did. But it's like you would have never had that understanding of your own behavior had you not done it. And that's the purpose of it. So just grow from it and understand that your divine feminine, like her purpose, like the reason it needed to happen was because she needed to learn the value of her own self without you, knowing that you're this divine masculine's choice to be with other women or whatever it was, whether it's like gambling or whatever, had nothing to do with who she is as a person or her value as a person, so and then like as I like went to like wash my face, I like turned on my music because I always do, and the songs, I heard 2 songs like as I'm like washing my face and brushing my teeth and stuff. It's like, and I feel like this one was a message from the divine feminine to her divine masculine, and it totally goes with what I was just, the message that I got is like, it's Anything by SWV, which is an oldies song, and then divine masculine song to the divine feminine. I know it was Verse Simmons. I could just be in my feelings, yeah, yeah. I could just be in my feelings, and so situation is fleeting. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of divine masculine are in their feelings. 1313. This is the clock count. So just understand that that's what that separation is. It's like these messages are being, these lessons are being integrated, the downloads, because we trigger each other, so there's growth happening during the separation. So, and it's also during the separation that we're both to be working on our faith, believing in the love, believing in, believing in our love, knowing that we will be reunited, but continuing to live and stand in our own power while we're separate. And going through the process of what we have to do to find our own self-worth, find the forgiveness for ourselves for allowing behavior for so long, this certain behavior for so long, for reacting the way that we've done for so long, for making, just all of it. I feel like you guys know what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna, whoa, shit. Yeah, healing family issues and staying optimistic about your love life. Because this is what it is. It's like healing those codependency. That's what it is, you know? Like, that's a codependent behavior when, yeah, see, separation and work, finances, and career. Some of you are just so focused on work, you can't even, like, yeah, look, you're so focused on your work, like, you're using that as a mechanism to just avoid dealing with your feelings, okay? And the truth is that there's nothing to be afraid of, okay? And while you're separated, your ancestors are helping you, like, you're being guided to each other. I mean, it's why neither one of us can stop thinking about each other. You know, it's like always there. It's like always, like, so it's like, instead of, it's learning for the divine feminines, I feel like it's like learning to, you know, have that thought here, but still like rocking and rolling, because I feel like both sides are really working on their businesses and trying to build them and in their futures. All right, I said just pull some cards. All right, so one card for the Divine Masculine, please. Where's the Divine Masculine currently in regards to this connection, getting to know each other? See, this is what I'm saying. Some of you have been nervous about stepping forward and revealing your true feelings, because you have, I mean, look at her friend. Like, seriously, bro. Like, but don't worry, okay? Like, that was the whole point of you guys, like, waking me up, for me to tell you, like, it's all good. It's like, you both need to experience it. She needed you to break her heart, and you needed to know you broke her heart, so that both of you could grow, okay? So, because Divine Masculine are growing into the Divine Masculine. You couldn't have become, like, you couldn't have filled the shoes of the Divine Masculine had you not been the man that, you know, playa. That's what I heard. The playa. You know, you had to be that person to know it's not what you want, you know, and you had to look. You I think I'm making sense. I hope it's making sense. All right, one card for Divine Feminine. Look, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And this is for those Divine Feminine that are still a little hesitant, you know, still a little nervous. I mean, there's a reason to be nervous, but like I said before, like, the message that I've been receiving is that this is a time to really step into your faith and trust your heart. And I get it. It's not easy, especially when it's been broken so many times, you know, but it's still allowing yourself to be vulnerable, but vulnerable and open, but still being wise. Okay. Like, so maybe if they call you up, you don't just immediately move across the country. You know what I mean? Like, you get to know each other. Because I feel like Divine Masculine, that's what they want to do too. Because y'all are both different. Yeah, see? This is ending. You guys are not the people that you met when you first met. Like, however long it's happened. It's worth waiting for. I'm give your relationship a chance. It's like, don't give up. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And I just don't even feel like I need to pull any more cards, because this just pretty much says it all. It's been a long road for some of you, and I feel like for those of you, I don't actually. I'm not even going to say that because I feel like there are definite unions coming together, and what I mean by union is just like you're going to have contact with your divine masculine. Your divine masculine or your counterpart, whatever, is going to be expressing the way that they truly feel. There are going to be steps made to get to know each other on a whole nother level. Like it's seriously happening. And the shift that needs to happen is like from what I'm feeling right now, this energy that I'm feeling is divine masculine just need to like suck it up, like, okay, like own it. Like, yeah, I was a fucking player, I broke her heart, whatever, own it. Okay. And know that just because you were that doesn't mean that you are that, because you have changed. I feel it, like the energy has changed, and she will believe you. Like the divine feminine, your counterpart loves you, and there are divine feminine that are still nervous, but it's like if this is your heart, how does it go? I don't know. If this is your heart, it's like it's I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's only like there's just like a little bit of like that, but it can all be worked through. I mean, this says give your relationship a chance, and this let your friends help you, and see this let go of control issues and the separation. The separation is because both sides are trying to I'm hearing something about logic. I'm hearing like be logical in a matter where it's just about being heartful. There you go. Have fun with it. Keep an open mind. Some of you are going to be seeing each other, going on a trip together, going out to dinner, whatever. But you're going to have time alone together to really get to know each other. This is bow chickie bow wow. All right, bye. Have a great day. I love you.